Hey, this is Matsan and welcome to our video.
Welcome back. Today we're gonna talk about things that we miss about Taiwan.
Because Sansan is actually in Poland for already like more than 5 years, I think. Because of also recent situations in the world, we are not going probably to Taiwan in the near future, unfortunately. So actually, since Sansan is like so long in Poland and haven't have any chance to visit her parents right now, so she actually wants to share some things that she miss from Taiwan that maybe they are pretty different in Poland or they don't even exist in Poland, for example. So
yes.
I think you can start, and I will also add something because I've been to Taiwan unfortunately only one time in my life. However, it was like a time full of adventures. It took me like 2 weeks. I was there for 2 weeks and I enjoyed it so much, and I also have some specific things that I missed.
Okay, the first thing is about the efficiency in the government bureau.
Oh my, you started so
Serious?
No, okay, yeah.
Because I feel like there's a big difference, because in Taiwan, I don't know, maybe because we have smaller ground, but I also don't think so. It's like
you have many people though.
We have many people, yeah, so I don't think that could be an excuse, but our bureaucracy is really small. So let's say if you want to apply for a driver's license, so you could do it in 1 day. If you want to finish some kind of administrative procedure in Urgent, those like regional office, I don't know how you call it in English, but you can really finish everything within 1 working day or 2, maximum 3 working days, let's say. Yeah, so that is really convenient. And you know, in our case, we just ride scooter to this nearest office, and I don't know, the way there is like 10 minutes, and it take you less than an hour to finish the whole procedure, and it's done. Perfect. Yeah. Over here in Poland, we all know. Yeah. So in case you want to apply for residence card, you're gonna wait for a few months, and now I'm applying to switch my driver's license, and I have to wait, I don't know for how long actually, but we are already waiting for over a month just
and
for
might
switching.
take even more, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's life, and we've been so long with this, so I think we kind of get used to it, that nothing can be so
surprise us.
Yeah. There is one thing that you want to mention, and this thing I completely agree with you actually, because I mean I was there once only. Okay, it's hairdresser.
Hairdresser, it's such a big difference. That in Taiwan, first of all, you can find many different salons, private one. Of course, here is the same, yeah. And in Taiwan, if you want to go to the most local one, so it wouldn't look so fancy. Yeah, but the service is really great already. It would cost you, let's say in zloty, around maybe 20 zloty. Yeah, 20 zloty for those really like super local one. Yeah, and they will firstly, basically all the salons in Taiwan, they will firstly give you massage on your shoulder, your arms, and then also your hair, your head, basically, yeah. And then they will be asking you like, is this okay? The strength is okay, or should I make it harder?
My dirty mind was thinking, because it was like this girl, and she's basically touching this part, and this head with so much patience and passion to it, and I was like, okay, and she had that mask as well, so it's kind of like, okay, I will stop it. But the service was really good, and she cut me well as well, and as I remember, it was also very cheap. The place looked very clean, very nice, but our hairdressers are also good.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that I missed the price, and I also missed the massage service there. Yeah.
The massage also, not only the hairdresser, but I was personally in one other massage, and well, also I'm nothing to judge because I've never been to any massage place in Poland, and we had some other massages here, I see some commercials, but it's so expensive that I still haven't done it yet, and there is more convenient in case that I see it many places have it, and it's very cheap as well. And
yeah, so we also have those foot massage. That's what my family actually like to do. Yeah, so it takes 1 hour, both feet, of course, and it would cost you around 40 to 50 zloty per person. Yeah.
The third point, which is food, seafood.
Yes.
Tell me about this.
Well, so we mentioned many times that food is very, very easy to access in Taiwan, and there are all kinds of street food or vendors or small restaurants or night market. So whenever you want to eat something, you can find it, and the variety is so big that you wouldn't really get bored from eating. Yeah, so for example, when I'm here, many times back then we were eating quite a lot of Polish food. So after a period of time, you kind of get bored because they're pretty much those few, and that's pretty much it. And after a while, you're thinking, oh, I will go with, I don't know, Italian or Asian and so on. Yeah, but like Taiwanese food itself, we are playing with the food so much that
the variety is very huge.
Yeah, like pork, and then there are like tons of meals made from pork, vegetable, like so much. Yeah, so you don't really get bored. Yeah, so that is really one thing that I miss a lot, and I'm cooking more often right now because many times you're looking for this taste and you couldn't find it. Yeah, so but it's normal when you live abroad. Yeah.
What if I can add some things as well, that I would say that our portions in Poland, they look like organized in a beautiful way, let's call it. Yes, that is placed nicely, it looks good and so on.
Yeah.
However, I feel like the variety of this is way smaller, and I feel way more relaxed actually in restaurants, those normal restaurants in Taiwan, that everything was basically very freestyle, that they give you like a card, and on that card you just type like, oh, this one, this
menu
one,
basically, but you have
menu,
to mark.
and they place all of it, and shockingly the amount of this was so huge, but we didn't pay so much actually. Yes.
Yeah.
And the taste is very unique, and indeed we found some places in Warsaw that there is more original taste, and it's actually run by people from, for example, from China or from
Vietnam.
From Vietnam too, but
rather, Chinese food.
Or Korean as well.
Yeah.
But the point is that it's very expensive though. If you want to have this very unique taste in Poland, you can find it, but it's gonna cost a lot, and those places are very expensive. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what I also agree.
Yeah. So, as I say, that you can find so many different kind of food, and also the price is so cheap. Yeah. So
and seafood is very fresh.
Yes. Come on. Yeah, we are an island.
Nothing to judge. Yes.
So of course we have tons of seafood, and that's really one of the biggest thing that I miss when I'm here, because all the time I want to have shrimps or I don't know, any kind of seafood, but when you go to the seafood zone and you look at the price, you're like, never mind. The next one is about the convenience, because Taiwan is really small, so it is really fast when you want to travel from one city to the other. And so when you are traveling to from my hometown, Jiayi, to the nearby bigger city, so like Tainan, for example, so it takes less than an hour if I remember correctly. And if you're going from the capital, so Taipei, and to like second most important city, which is Kaohsiung at the southeast part. So basically you are going like from the northeast to the southeast, more or less. Takes around 4 hours only.
Which in Poland it would probably around 7 hours, maybe even more. And to be honest, in Poland, I feel comfortable about that we are located, for example, in Warsaw right now, or when we were in Łódź, that was the best, that basically everywhere is pretty much the same. But for somebody, who lives in Kraków or somewhere in the south, and they want to go to the seaside, well, I even heard that they even go to Croatia rather, because it's like so far away already in Poland. So I already feel some inconvenience about this. So I am just wondering how people from, for example, United States or some very huge countries, I know Russia or somewhere. How do they do that? Like you know, I know you take planes probably, yeah, but it is more it's costly. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
However, about Poland, I think the advantage is that we have like everything as well. Like we have the seaside, we have mountains, we have everything. But yes, in Taiwan it was very convenient.
Yeah. So
to reach everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So on the other hand, what I like about Poland, regardless that you're you're so big, but it's good that you're right next to other countries, as the whole Europe.
Yeah.
So it's way easier for you to say, I'm going to Germany, so you go to Germany. It's just a few hours of driving.
Just like a continent, yeah.
Yeah.
In Taiwan, when you want to go to
abroad,
anywhere, so you have to take a plane. I mean, you can take a ship, but no one do that, right?
Yeah, so that's like pros and cons.
Yes.
So the next one is also about convenience, but domestically. Yeah, so we have all kinds of shops. Well, generally it is easy to open your own business in Taiwan. Tax is way smaller and we have less bureaucracy, less procedure to go through. And because of that, you can find all kinds of services run by private businessmen. Yeah. So, for example, back then during school time, the uniform was too long, so we need to find like a private tailor. So my mom like, there's one in the market. We just go there, and it took her one day, and the dress is done. Yeah, you can easily find this kind of service, but then in Poland, to find a tailor or find somebody who can fix your clothes, you have to go to Galleria. I remember they always have those small shops there.
We have private ones, but I think they are also, many of them are occupied as well, yeah? Like the car mechanics and so on. Like what I like about Taiwan, about the convenience about stores is like here many times, because I like electronics personally, I like to buy those kind of things, and here in Poland I see when you want to buy something, you go to the store, which is like already very big store, and it only has like it has things that you need, but it's like official,
accessories.
And you know they cost a lot. Of course, you can buy it on websites from some private people, but it's not like, I feel like in Taiwan you can go to any like those store that they will have everything, even in night market they have everything. Because I was like, because I bought like a small netbook in Taiwan, and I was thinking about some HDMI port extension for it. So I was like, okay, in here I would go to places like MediaMarkt and so on, and I would get it, but I would pay, and I have to pay a lot, and I would have to transfer myself somewhere, and we were already inconvenienced, and we were like, oh, by the way, let's check. And the guy was just, okay, it's here, check it on the way. Probably there is no guarantee for that, but you know, it worked, and it was very
it costs like 10 zloty or 15 zloty only,
Yes.
So you can easily imagine like those islands selling accessories in the Galleria, those kind of islands, that kind of variety is like private business, but we have 10 times more. And you can find them pretty
Taiwan
much
is
everywhere.
Very well known of electronics, so you know.
So not saying that it's bad here. I'm saying that because we have 10 times more choices about the shops in Taiwan, so you could easily find one that you prefer. Bigger choices, and also about 7-Eleven. So it's a convenience store, which is the most common in Taiwan, and it's like Żabka here, but more advanced version. So you can pretty much do everything in 7-Eleven. You can of course buy the shoppings, like those snacks or drinks, alcohol. You can also buy microwaved food or the fresh made food there. So like all kinds of food you can, and they are still extending their product lines, which is very impressive. Plus you can pay your bills there, you can buy the concert tickets there. You can also, recently we have this new policy of taking the free mask from the government. So you can reserve it online and go there, put your code, and you can get the mask. And the same as in Żabka right now, you can pick up your deliveries that you order online there. So Żabka is on the good direction, that they are also extending their services. I'm saying that Taiwan 7-Eleven is having like really a lot. So and they open 24 hours per day, so you can really do everything there. Yeah, so that is really convenient.
And also you don't have this regulation of Sundays are free for everybody, So you can also go on Sunday to any store and it will be open.
Yeah. So it's really convenient.
Yeah. And what I actually, there is like few more things, but what I want to actually mention about myself being in Taiwan, what I miss, it was like I was a little star there. What I enjoy that people, there are many foreigners in Taiwan, but I feel like they are very welcomed, and I also was like I hear it. I hear that they are looking at me, but in a friendly way. Yeah, like they comment even something that she has to transfer. She has to translate this to me. And if she wasn't faking it, they were very happy and they were complimenting me, which was very, very cool. Like I don't know for how long I could stand it. Yeah, maybe I would be like exhausted of that later on, but I enjoy it at least that time. It was very, very, very happy. I enjoy making pictures with many of those people.
As we said before, when we went to the night market and those vendors, they're like, because my hometown is a rather smaller place that not so many foreigners comparing to capital, for example. So they're like, whoa, handsome dude, like in Chinese, like 帅哥帅哥, and he's like, what does it mean 帅哥, or what does it mean 帅? 帅 means handsome. And I was like, yeah, she's saying that you're handsome. Yeah, he's also saying you're handsome. Everybody's saying you're handsome.
She was annoyed by one, that there was like one lady, and she was so loud saying that. Yeah, and go like, yes, but just...
Yeah, because she's the fortune teller. And she was like, oh, very handsome. Would you like to come here and do that?
Can I scam you?
So we already know she's kind of like scamming. So I was like, yes, thank you. Yes, we are leaving.
Yes. Okay. Healthcare, well, I will not comment this because I was in... Actually, okay. Everybody knows, I already mentioned that several times. I was in a healthcare, but those rather like some... Taiwanese doctor. It was like this official one. I was taking this powder. Yeah.
You're in the Chinese medicine doctor.
Yeah. And that helped me, but I will not comment on the official healthcare because, well, I wasn't using that, so you rather say.
Yeah, so generally, each person, of course, it depends on the package that if you're in some kind of union, like part of the army, if you're part of the government, governors, special career, yeah. So if you're in that kind of area, so you will have to pay even less. But generally, by average, after exchanging the currency, so per person per month, you'll pay around 83 zloty as the money to maintain the healthcare system. Yeah, and then basically every time you go to any kind of clinic, because in Taiwan we also have lots of doctors, they open their own clinic. And we also have public hospital and private hospital, those bigger one, and then smaller clinics. So if you are sick, let's say you catch a flu, so you rather go to those private clinics because you don't have to wait in the queue. And each time if you go to the doctor, so this per visit, it will cost you 10 zloty, 9 to 10 zloty more or less. And everything else is included. So the visitation and the medicine, you can get it all inclusive. Yeah. So it is very, very convenient in my opinion. And there are also some, let's say, some disadvantage of those public hospital, because the same as here, those old people wants to get this benefit, and when you are older, somehow you feel like I'm always sick, I need to see the doctors. Yeah, so indeed, in the public hospital, you have to wait longer in the queue. However, still not that crazy as the public hospital in Poland. Yeah, so it's not gonna happen that you have to wait for over an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is also one big differences, and because of this, back then when I was sick, you just go to the doctor and they check you. They say this might be the reason. They give you the medicine and you take the pills for like a week and you recover like right away and it's gone. And over here, I'm getting very lazy because obviously the company has those private medical center package. Yeah, so I could go to the doctor, but I have to make a reservation through call center in advance, and I have to transfer my ass from my home to there because it's not everywhere. Okay. So you are sick, you don't really want to drive around, like, well, maybe you're puking or you're like having diarrhea or something, yeah, so you don't really have the power to go here and there, yeah. So after I come to Poland, I never really go to those doctors, maybe once, twice, yeah. To be honest, that time I had flu, and doctor pretty much gave me the pills that I could.
For flu.
Yeah,
because
for
you had flu. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not even with the prescription. Yeah, it's just pretty much the one that I'm usually taking when I buy it in the pharmacy. So basically, right now when we're sick, mostly when I'm sick, he's not sick at all. Never.
I am the Terminator about this.
Yeah, super
I
healthy.
never really. I don't know why,
Crazy.
because my hairstyle is not really so good, but somehow I'm even less
Strong.
and less. Like, yeah, I don't even remember when I was ill last time.
That's true, but that's good. Yeah, so when I'm sick in Poland right now, I'm just taking pills that I store at home. Yeah, so that is also one big difference, is that I think in Taiwan it's doing really good.
What I actually also miss, and I think it would be good for you to say that, that we both miss the family of Sansa.
Yes, yes, we miss very much.
I really do. Actually, like, we, for example, in Poland, we have many jokes about this mother-in-law that how crazy they are, and it's better to do not meet them up and so on. But my mother-in-law, I really miss her. Like, I miss the whole family. I miss your mom. I miss your dad. I miss your sister. I really miss them. Yeah. And especially that the time that we were together and we were having this, chill time and so on. I was playing some games with her sister and her. Meanwhile, the parents were doing something, and we all. I feel like I suit this family, even I look like I look to them. Like obviously it's a white guy, But I really feel like it's my family, which I really do miss them, and I really enjoyed the time that they were in Poland as well, together with my family too.
Yeah, I feel like our families actually like each other.
Which
is really good.
There is a perfect match, because there is really nothing bad going on. There is nothing like, my mom is angry at someone from that family.
No drama, no
scandal.
scandal.
Drama at all. Yeah. Also, I would say that her whole family, including, she has many aunts, for example, and one uncle as well, and her grandma, her grandpa, they're like all very, very cool. Yeah. So you marked something small here about what I like about Poland.
What I like about Poland.
What you like about Poland. I'm reading what I like about Poland, because you write it. So, say it, because if you are placed in Taiwan,
so
what would you miss from Poland?
Poland. Alcohol, but no, that's one small thing. But I really would miss about the lifestyle here, because people here, I think maybe overall European people, know how to enjoy your life. Yeah, so you guys are having all kinds of hobby. Like everybody that I met have their own special hobby. Yeah, and you're not afraid to show it or to like go for it, go into it. Yeah, if you like to play Lego, you say it, even though you're 30 years old, you are still very up to it and you show it. Yeah, and many people are very, very much like outdoor lifestyle. So at the weekend, you can see so many people and families are outside biking or jogging or doing everything like outdoor activities. Yeah, and also you care a lot about work-life balance. So I see that people are like taking care of their garden after work and like just chill on the balcony or chill somewhere or chill in the bar, that you're not so busy all the time. And we are really intense. Like we are always thinking that we have to be in a rush and to do as many things as we could in one day.
I remember with your family that I was like 6 a.m. I wake up and I was drunk from last night, and you placed me in that car and we were driving and I was falling asleep, and your dad got angry at me that why am I falling asleep? I should be looking at the side view. I was like, okay, I'm opening my eyes, I'm so fucking sleepy.
Yeah, so that's us, yeah. And the other thing is that because you guys are somehow really good at the design overall, architecture design. Yeah, so I really enjoy going to like other people's house to see how beautiful and how clean they can make this whole thing, like very minimalism.
That's the thing. Taiwan is very, very practical.
Yes.
And very like family and so on, but at the same time I see some houses, not your family, but some houses were kind of messy. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because we want to reach everything right away. We don't want to like open another beautiful shelf and take the ladder and then climb there to get what I want. Yeah, but that's how it is here, which looks super beautiful. Everything is super tidy. Yeah, but not so practical. Yeah, but at least it's like ice cream for your eyes. You just come into the store, like, wow, so refreshing. Or you go to other people's home, wow, so refreshing, so clean. You go to the bar, wow, so nice. And so on and so forth. Yeah. That's really something that I appreciate about Poland. Yeah. And then the next thing, we already said that it's easy to travel.
Easy to travel anywhere, and it's very cheap because, especially for someone from Taiwan, they would love to visit, for example, I don't know, Germany, France, Poland, Bulgaria, any other country, let's say, and it costs a lot to go like to that country only, yes. Instead of that, I see they are doing some European tour or something like that, yeah. Because here it's easy, you can do a very cheap airline ticket and then just go to pay 100 zloty and you're in Italy, yeah. Pay 60 zloty, you are in Germany, pay something, and it's very easy. To reach those places.
That's also the thing that I see many of my friends Taiwanese friends who used to study in Europe or who used to live here for a while, and when they now are living in Taiwan, that's the thing that they really miss a lot. Yeah, this convenience of going anywhere you want, anytime you want.
And I see, like, for example, we have a friend who was studying here, and she actually do the super big Europe tour, like day after day in different country to reach everything. I haven't reached that many countries.
Me too.
Even I'm from Europe. So
so that are the things that I really like about Poland.
So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please leave like, subscribe also if you would like to. We would like you to subscribe, and check our fans page as well. The links are down below. So see you. Bye bye.
Love you, Jay.
Yay.